Hey, that's not what I wanted. Great. Good morning. Hopefully people can see me. Hey, Sucks. Hey, Slesman. How are you? Good morning. Hey, Malevant. Y'all get to see me. How is everyone? Can you hear me? Ooh, chat's not loading. Oh, there it is. Hey, Simwife. Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone? It would help if I set the timer for laundry. Okay, good. Well, I'm still having mic issues, so running the audio. Hey, Azikos, how are you? Um, so running audio back through the mic is still an issue. Um, so hey, Aisha, how are you? Good morning, everybody. And Twitch is still doing the thing where it does not tell me how many people are watching, so hi to whoever's here. Um, so Patreon. Who else in the chat? I know Socks and Malavant support me on Patreon. Does anyone else in the chat use Patreon? Hey, Kev, good morning. How are you? All right, let me set this laundry timer because, yeah, Patreon, that's legit. How are you, Azikos? Azikos, for those that don't know, was on the D&D game I did. Hey, BMTel. So you use it, Kev, as a creator or as a supporter? Hey, Matthias, how are you? Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for the follow recently. Yeah, so okay, so has anyone got the email from Patreon as a supporter? Because as far as I know, no one's got this email. Oh, thanks, Artemis. Good morning. How are you? Hey, good morning. Hey, all the patrons have come out. Good morning. Um, no worries. Um, oh yeah. Okay. Okay, so no one's got the email. This is telling. So I'm gonna show you all the email that creators got. 'Cause it's bullshit. It's utter bullshit. I'm gonna read it, although it's like a lot. Hopefully you can see it once I put it up here. Okay, there it is. Okay, so this is part one of the email that creators got. Um, it's big enough where y'all can read it. If you can't read it, let me know. I'll read it out. Um, oh wow, Artemis. Yeah, so the creators got this email. Um, and if you can't read it, let me know. I almost said illustrate. I will read it out if anyone wants me to. Um, so there's a couple problems with it. One in that they're doing this as a way to make it about creators first, which is bullshit. Because let's say I, as a creator, want to foot the extra fee for folks, because no one supporting me at the dollar level should get hit with basically $1.50 every. And this isn't just across the board. This is if I support 10 people at $1, that's normally just $10. But instead, it's going to be $10, 14.30 for those 10 creators. Hold on one second. So, for a lot of people and a lot of creators, we go, hey, it's only $1. It's only $1. Well, it would still be bad socks, but one, they didn't. Normally, when Patreon is thinking about making changes, a lot of times I'll reach out, they'll do focus groups. I've done a lot of focus groups. Like, they'll email and go, hey, we're thinking of this feature. Can we talk to you for an hour? We'll give you an Amazon gift card. None of that. No email to warn us. Like with the adult content changes. It's a platform. People are paying it. Clearly, people want to pay for this content. And, as long as it's not violating the TOS, because suddenly, oh, so TOS, so everything else, then they try to restrict adult content. But yet, the people that make adult content are making good money, and you would think that they wouldn't want to push them away. Right, Nathan? And that's where it's gonna hurt people. Um Hold on. A way to opt in or opt out either on the pledge side or the creator side would be best. Well, and it's like I support a lot of people with $1 here, $3 there, and basically charge me 50% of a dollar pledge to support someone. Is going to be a lot of people, myself included, I'm sure will lose the majority of small pledges that makes up our support. Because if I look at my stats, I have to see if I can look at my stats without showing like my bank account info. Hey Silver, hey Karen. A lot of people, the majority of people that are like me that are able to pay our rent and bills, it's a lot of dollar pledges. It's not people pledging at like 25, 30, 50, whatever your highest tiers are. And I've got super high tiers. No one's pledging at that level. I had one person $100 and he had to drop because life happened. No big deal. But, to offset that $100 patron loss, you're looking at 50 or whatever. You're looking at 50 people at $3 or $1 or $2 or whatever your amount is to make up that loss. Thanks, Karen. I mean, knock on wood, I'm very fortunate. I just got a couple emails where people actually upped their pledge. But these were people already supporting at like $10, $15 anyway. But a lot of people, especially if you have international supporters, I've got some international supporters. The exchange rate's probably already hurting them. So when you think about international creators as well, one of my best friends who I co-write a lot of fanfic with, they've got art on their Patreon. And they've already had people dropping because the exchange rate, because Patreon's US based. It is ridiculous. It's ridiculous that they did this with no warning at the worst time of year in the middle of the month after people have already paid for December. A week before Christmas. Could we be any more Scrooge than this? To pull this a week before Christmas, telling the creators first, and then having the creators take the burden of, oh, we have to now go tell our patrons that you're gonna have to pay more money if you just want to throw me $1 a month. No, it takes effect December 18th. Just for clarity for anyone who may be coming in now, I'll read the email. So this is, again, what the creators got. Patrons have not gotten anything. As far as I know, if anyone here gets the email, please let me know and I'll throw it up on screen. Yeah, right, Karen. So in order to continue our mission of funding the creative class, we're always looking for ways to do what's best for you, creators. With that, we're going to tell you of a change we're making so that all Patreon creators take home exactly 95% of every pledge with no additional fees to the creator. Aside from Patreon's existing 5% fee, you may notice that your income on Patreon varies because of processing fees every month. Your patrons may not even be aware that you actually take home a lower percentage of their intended pledges because of it. Our goal is to make your paycheck as predictable as possible, so we're restructuring how these fees are paid. A new service fee of 2.9% plus 35 cents will be paid by patrons for each individual pledge starting December 18th. This streamlines fees for both creators and patrons to ensure that you pay no more than 5%. Hey Hodge, how are you? So, this means, well, ideally, I should see more money at the beginning of the month. That's not true because I support people and what they actually do is take money out of my intake to pay them versus the payment method that I've indicated for most of my patrons, that most of the people I support, I say take it out of PayPal or my debit card. No, they actually take it out of what I get in. So even though it looks like whatever my total is, I'm not looking because I'm sure I'll be depressed. Subtract that from what I'm doing. and what I'm getting. And then there's still fees. You don't know if your bank. Mine is through, so Stripe takes another small fee as well to process. But let's look at the other half of the email. Well, here's the thing. I'm not sure what the fees are if you use your card versus PayPal versus bank account. So this is the second half of that email. So on December 18th, we'll apply the fee for patrons and notify them of this change. We're also sending an email to all patrons tomorrow, December 7th, which is today, to share the information on this upcoming change. We ran experiments to understand patrons' potential reaction and found that many patrons were happy knowing that this change will send more money to creators. Please raise your hand if you were part of this experiment. Hey, Brands, how are you? I talked a little bit about the email we already got, creators got, and this is the second half of that email, would not all fit in one screen. That's what I'm not trying to, that's what I think is going to happen. Oh, thanks, Trom, for the sub. Can I get a, oh shit, I didn't turn on my bot. You should have sound. I'm only talking. There's no audio or any, there's no music or anything, just me talking. So there should only be my voice, Trom. Oh, as in you don't. Okay, I was confused. I was like, what do you mean you can't hear me? I would see anytime someone says they can't hear me. Oh my god. This is updating again, sorry. So whatever bot changes are happening. Hey, Jenna. Hey, lady. How are you? Good morning. Okay, I was so confused. See, I get paranoid when people say there's no sound because I figure the mic has gone out again. I may just... Oh, you got the art? You got the email? Do you mind sending it to me? Hold on, let me see if I can whisper. Can you forward me that email and I'll read it if that is okay? Jenna, why are you not resting? Yeah, so if you don't mind forwarding me that email, I just whispered you my email address because I am. Oh, so you just got the creator email, not the supporter email, because there's supposed to be a supporter email that went out, that's going out today. I got both creator emails yesterday for my personal Patreon, and then the one for Anidaverse Games. So this is the second half of the email. It would not all fit on one screen. I'm sorry. What I don't like is apparently the email. Oh no. Okay, that didn't help me. That really didn't help me. I did not resub to myself. Sorry. I don't know how to change this friggin' So Trom, try to do exclamation resub and see if it works for you. I know, I'm sorry, Artemis. I blame them. I blame them a lot because they should have I don't know. I need to know who's paying this much in fees. I mean, you gotta be making a lot of fucking money. I blame them because apparently, so here's the not fun part, and this is gonna be small. I'm gonna have to read it. Um, and I may just have to open up the page because I don't remember. Hold on, I'm looking for the email. Hey, Tito. Hey, friend. I'm glad to see you. Um, I'm just gonna have to read this because the text is so friggin' small. Uh, so their FAQ, this bullshit verbiage. I have a screenshot of it, but I realized it's super small even on screen. Hey, Candy, how are you? Good morning. Question, would a Twitch sub every couple of months be a more efficient way to support you after the change? Yes and no, Kev, because partners get paid every 45 days. Unless you're someone who has a lot of subs. Hey, Hosted Radio, thank you for that, host. Um, so unless you've got a lot of subs and can renegotiate your, oh, I don't have my alerts on, sorry. If unless you're someone who has a lot of subs and can renegotiate your contract as a partner and get paid every month, it's not um, it's not really going to help anyone that much because it's every 45 days for partners. Um, so unless you're subscribing at a higher tier or 9.99 or Twitch Prime sub, honestly what would help I think a lot of people is either recurring donation on Coffee, recurring Patreon or PayPal donation, or just whatever you can afford. Maybe tip someone if they're a streamer. But what about people who aren't streamers? Um, Yay, there's the sub thing. So sorry. Hey, Matthias. Yes. What bothers me most is that it hits small time creators the most. Patreon counts on Patreon not pulling pledges. But it really stifles growth because one is discouraged from many pledges. Right, so just so you all know, Patreon is my main income. Hey, DeFay, good morning. I occasionally get freelance stuff, I occasionally get consulting gigs, but Patreon is how I keep a roof over my head. Um, so actually, I did tweet it. Um, so here is the thread I threw out. And a lot of people I'm finding feel a way about Coffee. Hey, Gelb, good morning. Um, and I never thought I would get a lot of subs on Twitch because a lot of people already support me on Patreon. Right, so like $1, $3, $5. I've got a couple bigger patrons. I had one person that was at $100, but he had to drop because money and life. Gil, Deary, good morning. How is everyone? So yeah, we're doing a bit of talk show to talk about all these Patreon changes. Um, and so apparently the Patreon support Twitter. Um, hey Matt Perot, how are you? And I was actually thinking about you. I need to get your email for a thing if you're cool with it, for an opportunity to write on a tabletop thing. Um, Cocoon is good. Cocoon is very good. So creators have gotten an email. Patrons are supposed to get an email. It's almost 11 a.m. for me. Um, okay, cool. Thank you. If you could Twitter DM it to me, there's a tabletop writing opportunity I wanted to ask you about, if you'd be down for it. Um, so, and I did a post this morning on Patreon talking about this and how I'm not gonna do this to folks. That's why I threw that tweet out, or I thought I threw that tweet out. I copied it. I didn't actually paste it because I'm smart. Um, So I basically just threw out different ways in which I could. Aisha, do you write tabletop stuff? If you do, DM me your name and email so I can pass it on to a colleague who messaged me. The writing wouldn't be until later next year, but they're trying to round up folks and get a project off the ground. And it's for an established publisher. It's not a new like startup publisher. But yeah. So Aisha, drop me a note with your email, your contact, and name, so I can pass you Mads and Bronze over to them. But yeah, Patreon. So, Patreon, for people who are new and just arrived this morning, uh, if you wanted to show up on stream, Muxy, if you don't care about that, coffee's great. Hey, Skylar, how are you? Well, I guess it depends. The INDG Patreon is keeping the nonprofit going. So I guess it depends. Do you want to help more me kind of keep being able to not have to have a day job, or do you want to contribute more to what we're doing with I Need Diverse Games? If you're contributing to both, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. If you want to change to just INDG and then throw me a coffee once in a while, that's great. Um, but I totally understand if people need to drop patronage because having to basically pay $1.43 to send someone $1 is stupid. And the fact I did this with no warning, a week before Christmas it takes effect, and they still have not sent out an email to patrons of creators, which I'm thinking whatever email they had ready, they have to reformat it because of the backlash. They have to really think about the message they're going to send. And they're basically putting all the labor on creators to have us do the work of convincing you all not to drop patronage. That is a good question. I have the FAQ open, so let me see. That's what I think because they cut back on adult content. All right, so I'm gonna just read the FAQ. The FAQ site text is very small. So what I'm gonna do is try to pop it out to just one tab so I can still look at the chat. And also I realized it makes a terrible reflection on my glasses. So I've got the chat open. Okay, so what exactly is the change being made to Patreon's fee? So what should I know as a patron? As a patron, there's no action you need to take at this time. The new service fee will automatically be applied to your pledge starting December 18th. When do the new rates apply to my monthly pledges is the next question. The new rates will apply to your monthly pledge starting December 18th, so you'll see your first payment with the fee included January 1st, 2018. So they will add the fee effective December 18th, but you will not pay the fee until your first round of support in January, which is a shitty thing to do for people starting off the New Year's right after the holidays. People are paying off Christmas and whatever. Yeah, Iron Spike said that. I didn't at Iron Spike because they'd already made the point that I don't need randos all up in their mentions arguing with them. So the next question, and this doesn't affect me. I don't know who may be doing a per creation pledge. Well, when do the new rates apply to my per creation pledges? If you're pledging to a per post creator, the service fee will be applied to the pending paid posts. That is a lot of words. Due during the billing cycle that begins January 1st, 2018. If you delete your pledge to a per post creator after December 18th, you'll see the service fee applied to any pending bills. You can check to see if you have any pending bills, and they've actually got a link. Right. Well, the thing is, they're going to read it, and they're going to misread it as I'm getting charged on December 18th. No, you're not alone, Gilb. Um, Basically, it's punishing people who support a lot of folks at the or $1 to $5 level, I think. Because for me, if I'm supporting a bunch of people at $1, it's now $1.50, and they're going to gain it. They're going to gain. Okay, so here's the big question that I had. How do these service fees help creators on Patreon? So this is supposedly how the fees help. Their answer is this helps creators by giving them more clarity and security regarding their earnings. Currently, creators can lose anywhere from 7 to 15% of their earnings to processing fees. This means that on the first of the month, creators might see their expected take-home drop. Creators often take home a lower percentage of their Patreon income than many patrons realize. Standardizing our fees across the board provides better expectations and more money for creators. Okay. Help. Help. And I've covered my own face, so I can't even see my own stupid reactions. Okay. Sorry. I just basically am covering up the chat. Actually, let me cover my own face. That's better. Um, so, do I have to pay the service fee? Because I'm on the FAQ for patrons. Hey, Sierra, how are you? Welcome back, Selesma. Good morning, Sierra. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Welcome. So the answer is we have sent advance notice so that you and all patrons have the opportunity to cancel your pledge if you no longer wish to continue your membership at the updated service fee. This fee gives creators more security they can better now estimate. Okay, they're really ringing the bell on more security, and the thing is, as long as people keep pledging, I would not worry about a drop in patronage. Basically, they're going to give people fucking complexes. I already can't look at my email the 1st through the 5th of the month from Patreon. I've actually got it filtered, and I log in, I say give me my money, and I log back out after I thank people. I can't, because it actually gives me anxiety to look at that, because life changes. I'm never going to be upset with someone for dropping their pledge, but you might want to consider what that's going to do. And if you have the email alerts, it's just going to give people fucking anxiety and stress. It's not going to be good for them. It's totally going to be the death of the $1 tiers. And here's the thing. Anyone I've ever talked to about joining Patreon, and I know I'm very lucky, I'm very privileged that I can pay my bills out of Patreon for the most part. I can pay my rent and a couple other bills. A lot of people, they don't even look at the $1 tier because, yep, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. I have not looked at mine. I can't look at mine. You may see me burst into tears on stream if I do. You're gonna see people lose all these $1 pledges because a buck is cool, so I can say, hey, I like what you do. I don't have a lot of money. Don't look at mine, and don't tell me. No one tell me what mine is, because if you do, I will ban you out of this fucking chat right now, because I don't need the stress. Um, uh, but myself, I know a lot of people most of their numbers are made up out of $1 pledges. Um, and it's gonna hurt them. I mean, some people are at a point where, unless they lose a lot of patrons, it's not gonna hurt them. Um, oh, thank you. Thank you, Sierra. Oh, I have ad block too. I have so much ad block. Um, Wait, what? I'm confused. Oh, okay, I totally misread the chat. I see mine is public, Mads, because of what I'm doing, and I don't offer a physical thing. Uh, mine is public. I fluctuate. Um, so they tell people how to cancel pledges. Um, and you have until December 31st to change your pledge. Um, so for the last 2 weeks of the year, a lot of people are going to see changes. They're going to see drops. They may be very lucky and see people increase. For the people that can afford $5 and up to support someone and they up it a couple bucks to cover the fees, that's cool, but a lot of people can't do that. Thus, the giant glut of $1 pledges. So it's gonna really, really suck. For the international folks in the channel, they do ask about VAT, value added tax. Now I know what VAT means. Uh, no worries, Belle. I don't know. Actually, I didn't know drip existed until this morning. Um, right? So VAT is not included in service fees. So for anyone international who has to deal with value added tax or VAT, it is not included in service fee. VAT is a consumption-based tax that's assessed on the value added to goods and services, including digital. It's charged as a percentage of price. So on Patreon, a $1 pledge with 23% VAT will see an additional cost of 23 cents. If you're located in a country that charges VAT, you'll continue to see the charge to be delivered VAT invoice on the first of each month. For creators, Patreon will continue to remit VAT on your behalf as described here. So I have never seen a VAT thing, but I do have international. So for those that are wondering about VAT, if I use my debit card, the fee is different. The service is standardized for all payment types, so the rates are the same even if you use a debit card to pay for your membership. What other options are there for me on Patreon? Patreon will continue to have the option of paying via credit card or PayPal for memberships. Since the service fee has been standardized, it is the same regardless of selection. I hope so. I did tweet out if anybody had a drip. If anyone had a drip invite, let me know. Oh, thanks, Allie. Or Mets. Sorry. Um, so if somebody wants to throw out a tweet that we're still talking about that, that would be amazing. Um, uh, sorry, I actually got a quick post on Facebook. It is by Kickstarter. So for a dollar pledge, you're looking at 43% total change. So it will be $1.43 total because there's a 5%. Thanks, Socks. And you can throw your tweet in here if anybody wants to retweet it. So for someone pledging a dollar USD that is in the US, hey Shinagi, thank you for that host. Um, you're looking at a buck 43 US before your transaction fees, your conversion fees. Um, hey Backseat Game Bros, thank you for the host. Um, and thanks, Belle. Thank you for that host. Um, so this and one of my international friends, uh, my best bud, Mike Kursamy, who writes fanfic, and they've got a Patreon for their art, and they were like they've already seen drops. Their largest their highest supporter is already paying out the nose through VAT and conversion charges. So no one's really discussing the effect on international creators. I mean, I'm very lucky. I've got international supporters, and so let's say Gilb. Gilb is in the chat, and Karen. So if you support me and you're giving me equivalent of 5 US, it's really going to cost you closer to $10 in your home currency. So why would you be able, or why would you want to keep creating or supporting people at $5 that's really costing you double? So for me, there's a lot of people I support at the dollar level, $3 level. So $3 pledge is going to be closer to $5 now for me, a buck 50. And if I, as a creator, am relying on Patreon to have money, and then people drop their pledges to me, I'm gonna have to reduce slash drop my pledges, and it's gonna create a domino effect. Let me look up Drip. I don't know anything about it. Oh, and actually, let me look at. Someone keep me from Tea Turtle because they've got a very cute shirt, and I want to buy all of them. Someone stop me. Drip. From Kickstarter. Okay. So introducing the new Drip. Drip became part of Kickstarter instead of shutting down. Kickstarter's a project built to be expansive. Creators are already on Drip. The basics. So this is from the Kickstarter blog. Right, exactly, Gil. This is not taking into account anyone who's international. So that's why I threw a thread out, Socks or Gil or anyone who has a sword. If you want to grab that link off of my Twitter, I did a thread of, hey, I'm not going to be mad if you say I can't keep giving you basically a buck a month when it costs me a buck 50, and say, here's a way to support instead. I mean, honestly, with becoming a partner, the only problem with Twitch money is it's every 45 days, not every 30. So let's see. Where did that link go just that fast? How could I have lost a link that quickly? Wow, I'm impressive. So I would like to join Drip. Okay, they have Discover More, but they don't have a way to even try. Oh, Anita's on it. I should ask her. I should ask her how she likes it. So I signed up to get notified. Oh, Mark has to do laundry. He can't hop in the stream. Yeah, I don't. Let me see. I don't think they. Let's see. They're not showing. Let's see. Let me just look at how Feminist Frequency is set up. So here's Feminist Frequency on Drip. Hey Coyote, how are you? Good morning. Thank you for that host. All right, so there is Feminist Frequency on Drip. I'll see if I try to sign up, if I can do that. So this is where they've got their podcast instead of it looks like their lowest tier is $5. So I'm gonna select it and see how the fees come up. Okay. It doesn't show me the fees. It just says you'll be charged $5 a month. I don't think there's additional fees, at least not that I can tell. I'm gonna ping Anita and see what she says. Um, huh. Because right now, of the people listed as early access for creators on Drip, um, she's the only one I recognize. Lunch is good. Oh my god, it's 11:15 already. So there's how to discover people on Drip. Let me find a screenshot or something so we can stop staring at this damn thing. Oop, that was a Mux alert, not that. Let's find a nice screenshot of something to look at instead of my face. Oh, Spike is? I, you know what's interesting? Spike was not in the discoverability, like easily found discoverability. Sorry, I'm looking for a nice screenshot of Inquisition to look at while we chat. Uh, no, that is sad, Fenris. Side-eye Fenris. Side-eye Fenris is good. Because that's how I feel about Patreon right now. He's still kind of sad, Fenris. But hey, we can look at Fenris while we talk. And then we might actually play some Dragon Age because I finally fixed the... I fixed the mod. I found the mod that was keeping me from being able to play Trespasser. Yeah, Spike talked about it, but I don't... Like I said, I didn't know Drip existed until this morning. So I don't know how the experience is, how anything else is. Not sure how that's panning out for folks. So, oh, I didn't get to the best part of the bullshit with Patreon though. Hold on. Uh, Hold on. Did I close the tab? Damn it. Sorry, that was my laundry timer. Um, I'm looking for... I am looking for the... Damn it, I did close the page. Oh, no, I didn't. It's just open another tab. Right? It's still very early. Okay, so here's the creator side of this FAQ. Still, it's like 11:15. So let's get back to the FAQ because the Patreon, the creator side of this FAQ is bullshit. So here's the creator FAQ because their suggested verbiage is such mealy mouth bullshit. So oh, hold on. Exactly. It would cost you almost $2. So the bullshit about being for creators. So here's the question. Why is Patreon doing this now? Their answer. Patreon exists to allow creators to get paid what they deserve to be paid for the value they give to the world. This has also been continued, and to continue this vision, we need to constantly evaluate our processes. As we work to deliver bigger and better features for creators and patrons in 2018, we felt like sooner than later it made sense to put this change into effect. A week before Christmas, at the end of the year, in the shitty economy. That's a good idea, Patreon. Really good idea. And in case you couldn't tell, I'm being sarcastic. Okay, so here's the other question I had as a creator. How did you determine these rates? Their answer: we standardize our fees because it helps creators by giving them more clarity and security regarding their earnings. We've heard this several times now. Parentheses from me. Currently, creators can lose anywhere from 7 to 15% of their earnings to fees. This means that on the first of each month, creators might see an expected take-home drop, which we saw in the patron FAQ. So again, the line of we're helping creators, you get more money. And the reason I don't have this up on screen because the text is incredibly small, which is kind of shitty because I wear glasses and I'm like 2 feet from the screen and it's still really small. Right, right. They brought store-bought on sale. So what what action do I need to take as a creator? As a creator, there are no actions you need to take at this time. The new service fee will automatically be applied to your patrons' pledges starting December 18th. You only see the 5% of earnings taken from your pledges from that day forward. So how does this impact my current pledges? Again, takes effect December 18th. No one is getting charged on December 18th. It will basically take effect on your pledges for January 1st. That makes sense, Lesme. So how does this impact me as a per post creator? Which, disclosure, does not affect me. I'm per month. I don't produce consistently enough. Or I post too much to be fair to anyone as a per post creator. It all depends on what I'm posting. As a per post creator, your patrons will see the 2.9% plus 35 cents service fee added to all paid posts. For example, if you're a per post creator making 2 paid posts per month, your patrons will be charged 2.9% plus 35 cents for each paid post. So you're paying almost 2.9 times 2, almost 6% and 70 cents per month. Right? So here's a breakdown for a patron pledging $5.50 to a per post creator that publishes 2 paid posts. Paid post 1, $5.50. Paid post 2, $5.50. So basically, the higher you pledge, the less of a hit you take, which is bullshit. They're going to kill $1 pledge tier with this change. Patrons still have the option to cap the amount of paid posts they charge for. They're charged for as noted here. So if you're very prolific and do per post, someone won't get hit with like $50 for one creator. Right, I need to know what the fees are for. Because nowhere in here have they explained what these fees are for. Is it like, basically say Patreon's broke and we need to raise fees? I'd rather that than all of this mealy-mouthed bullshit about helping creators and getting more money in your pocket. Just fucking say we need more operating money and put it out like that versus putting it out as, oh, we're helping creators, we're helping you get more money. Because to me, that is other bullshit. Oh, thanks, Ben. Ben Prunty reshared my thread from this morning. Okay, so here's the piece de resistance. Hey, Strix, how are you? So here's the piece de resistance. Piece de resistance. This is the utter mealy-mouthed bullshit that they proposed as verbiage for us to give to you as patrons. And I'm going to put on Affectatious voice because I feel like I need Office voice and Office Tanya to read this to you. So we are sending notification to patrons about the changes, so you do not need to send them additional communication. That said, patrons always want to hear from their creators, so you've basically contradicted yourself in the first 2 sentences. It can often be helpful for them to hear about the change from you as well. If a patron reaches out to you for more clarity, we've prepared a helpful statement you can share with them for more detail. In the past, I was covering Patreon's 5% fee and all the processing fees in full for all my patrons. This meant that every month, I saw anywhere from 7 to 15% of my earnings taken out to cover those processing fees. However, starting December 18th, Patreon will apply a new service fee of 2.9% plus 35 cents USD to each of your individual pledges. This service fee helps keep Patreon up and running and standardizes my processing fees to 5%. This ensures that creators like me keep more earnings in order to continue creating high-quality content. I hope you understand and continue your pledges on Patreon. You can even read more about the service fee here. I swear to God, if I ever sound like that or write anything like that that is not the most corporate of corporate bullshit, you all should yell at me. Because that is so not anything like what I would say. This is like, and I worked in higher ed. I worked in higher ed for 16 years. I worked in the private sector prior to that. That is in no way, shape, or form anything I would ever say to anyone, even when I worked in higher ed or corporate. And I'm just like, who writes this way? Like, very true, Gilb. It's just like, in the past, I was covering Patreon's 5% fee and all of the processing fees in full for all of my patrons. Who the fuck would believe that came from me? And thanks, Strix Pyra. I hope I said that correctly. If I did not, please let me know. Thank you for that follow. And it's like that, you all would know immediately that did not come from me. I hope you all would know that. And I like how they have the starting December 18th in bold, larger text. Hey, that's legit, Socks. That's gonna this video and a statement from me is gonna be what goes up on Patreon later today. Well, and so Bran, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Because a lot of Patreon's communications are always, we're a community, we're a family, we're here to help you, we want to make you grow. This is like the most Scrooge McDuck bullshit I have ever seen, other than when I lost my job 10 days before Christmas 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago to the day, because what's today? What's today, the 6th? So yeah, 15 days before Christmas, December 10th, 2015, I lost my job after being back from a convention for 2 hours. This is almost at that same level of Scrooge McDuck bullshit. Hey, Lady Luck, how are you? It's very calculated. It's very cold. Hey, Erica, how are you? Right? Can I tell you? Oh, look, we're still getting our 5%, and we're going to ding you for every single person. So support the arts, but I hope you got money to afford it. And it's just like, we already pay fucking fees for everything. So, let's talk about Twitch. Let's talk about other things. And let's not even talk about the partner side of it. As an affiliate, so as an affiliate, for people in the chat, right, the 5% they're not. So basically they're claiming it's an overall 5% hit to the creator. Forget what y'all are paying. This means they're pushing it as whatever my total is, I'm losing just 5% off the top. That's it. So in theory, it on the surface, it looks like we're looking out for people using our platform to create. We're making sure that you get enough money to do what you need to do, and we're looking out for you. That is the way they're trying to sell this. They're trying to sell it as, we care about our creators, you keep our platform running, so we're doing this for your benefit. So, Lady Luck, the gist of it is, Patreon sent out an email to creators, and some people are just getting the email today that are creators. Patrons have not gotten an email, as far as I know, saying, because we care about you, the creator, and because we want you to get the most out of our platform, we're going to make sure you take home more money. However, your patrons, especially those at lower tiers, will take a higher hit. For example, this 2.9% plus 35 cents means $1 pledge really is $1.43 out of someone's pocket. A $5 pledge, however, is only 50 cents. So the higher you can afford to pledge, the less of a hit you will take. Oh, hey. High five. I can't. What is. I can I just call you high five because I feel like I'm going to fuck up your name. It's money grubbing. And the thing is, it's all done in the name of helping the creator, which, more money in my pocket, great. However, you're screwing over the people that are being kind enough in this shitty economy to still support independent creators. And for me, I'm basically like, if I don't have Patreon, I can't do the work. I can't run my nonprofit because I cannot do a day job and run a nonprofit full time and do all the shit I need to do. And, for blog posts, whatever, for streaming, whatever it is that you're getting out of this, I'm one of these people that's not giving you a physical thing. So it's even more notes. What is the word? Not tenacious. I'm looking for a word and I can't remember it. But it's even more tremulous, I guess, for folks that don't have. Thank you, tenuous. That is the word. I could not word socks. And for someone like me who's not giving a physical thing to you, unless you're a super high tier, and I probably should send out t-shirts soon. Tentative, yes. So literally, like, I'm gonna be a stress ball even more than usual for the next 2 months. True. And here's the thing, Mads, and I don't know if you've seen this, is a lot of people start off Patreon with these high ass tiers with nothing really, with no real community to back in, nothing else. Um, wow, that's wild. Um, like a friend of mine started a Patreon and his lowest tier is like 5 or 10 US, and I'm like, you're in the UK. Do you know how much money that is for people? For me, if I want to support you at a $10 USD level and to change it to your currency, that's a lot of money. But you've got some people that can command that kind of money. I'm incredibly lucky. I did not think anybody would support me on Patreon at all. For me to be able to basically pay my bills. And they're basically turning patronage into a bourgeoisie thing again. Because patronage used to be the domain of the rich. But a dollar tier, a dollar here, there, a dollar there. Um, oh, I see. Okay. Sorry, I thought you meant Patreon stuff. Um, but they're also, um, where are you looking that you found a tiered subscription infrastructure for $200? Um, but they're basically making the arts into the domain of the rich again and the well off. And, like Mads does tabletop stuff. Um, Brand's art, I'm assuming you do media of some kind with your name. And you're going to lock out people who want to try to become creators full time. Exactly. I might just either be like, here, invoice me at a certain point. Just invoice me, or send me a PayPal, just PayPal donation to me at some point, right? Well, that and now it's going to add more stress on people. Um, it's going to stress more people who already feel like if I don't create all the time, nonstop, that people are not going to support me. They already are going to feel like um, I can't stop creating. They're going to burn themselves the fuck out trying to keep up and make sure people get value, um, for what they're getting. Um, I've got coffee. Yeah, I don't get hit with any fees unless I'm So here's the thing. For me, if you all send me PayPal money, like if you give me $5 a month on PayPal, um, actually, let me just look. Because if I get money in my PayPal and I transfer it to my bank via my debit card, it's a quarter charge. Let me pull up PayPal really quick. I should just close my T-Turtle window so I don't keep spending money. Let me look, because I don't know off the top of my head. So send. Let me see. All right, so fees. Learn more about fees. And these are international fees. So buying is free within the US. So if we buy something, if I buy, let's say, something from Mads, if Mads is selling a tabletop supplement and I buy it using PayPal, there's no fees either way. However, if you sell, if Mads as a seller, a merchant fee, sales within the US, it's almost the same tier structure actually as what Patreon's proposing. So sales within the US is 2.9% plus 30 cents. Discount rate for charities is 2.2% and 30 cents per transaction. International sales are 4.4% transaction fees plus a fixed fee based on currency. And then PayPal Reader is cheaper if you have a PayPal Reader, but most of those people are not going to have a reader. If you send me stuff, if you send me money in PayPal and I transfer it to my bank account, which takes a day, it's free. And if I use my debit card to have it immediately, it's a quarter per transfer. And actually, there's a PDF about fees. I'm just going to link the PDF. And I'm going to leave it open for later. And that's if I want my money right now. Like let's say, not that anyone should do this, but let's say someone drops me $10 right now and I really need that $10. And I've got at least another couple of bucks in my PayPal. I can say for $10 and a quarter, I want this money right now. Or I can wait a day and get the money tomorrow. I keep forgetting I have Square. You're welcome, DeFay. So, long and short of this is PayPal screwing over small creators, international creators. For folks in the chat, what do you all are thinking? Because, for me as a creator, I'm unhappy. I'm really fucking unhappy because it's going to penalize people supporting at a lower tier. I'm sure people could afford a higher tier, they would. They would give $5 instead of $1 or $10 instead of $5. So it's bullshit. Hey, Base. PayPal is a better alternative than Patreon, and you can set up recurring payments in PayPal. So like if someone's giving me $3 a month anyway, they could do Coffee. And let me look, because I think Coffee may have recurring. Let me log in. The friendly way to get tips from fans of your content. Because I thought someone was doing a recurring Coffee. There's popular creators, donate, so support a Coffee. Coffee is a free service. Let's see. I'm trying to... I have a profile. I'm logged in. What are you doing? Right, Bran? Well, there's Drip, but it's invite only right now, Base. PayPal and Coffee are probably going to be the best alternatives. for people that don't have other revenue streams. Right. Right, Erica. Um, it's all a lot of bullshit, to be honest. Um, it's like me going to the store using the express lane and then them charging me an extra dime per item because I chose to use the express lane. It's really, really fucking stupid. Um, Sorry, I'm fidgeting because I fidget. Um, so yeah. So for folks in the chat, what else are you thinking about this? Because I'm gonna throw a post out. I'm gonna highlight this clip, this part of the stream, and and uh, and then put it up on Patreon later with a statement, which sounds really fucking corporate, but you know what I mean. Um, so thoughts, ideas, anger. Because we talked about this for about an hour. I don't know what else there is to say other than it's bullshit. Oh, it's totally going to destroy small creators. It's going to make or break a lot of people, especially doing this in the holiday time, doing this right at the end of the year. It's going to really hurt international creators that have a US audience. Well, and here's the other thing. Patreon is integrated into so much stuff. It's integrated into Twitch, into Discord, into all these other places. Okay, that's fine. We can talk about it here unless you have other thoughts, smell of it. Honestly, PayPal, a recurring PayPal is going to be the easiest thing because while Twitch is cool, there's only 3 tiers and it's every 45 days. Yeah, but you also can't go broke, socks. You also can't really go broke um, doing that. So, um, sorry. I had a little bit of a yawn. Um, hey, Brian. Good morning. Well, affiliates half the money. Well, okay, so for partners, here's the thing. I don't know if people realize this. Hey, Sandra. So for partners, it's every 45 days, but you don't make a better cut except for higher tier subscribers. And so we have to remember, yes, they added gifting. Gifted subscriptions don't renew. Twitch Prime doesn't auto renew. So I have to remember to resubscribe to someone with Twitch Prime every month, or I'll lose that benefit. A gifted sub. So if let's say I gift someone a subscription. Let's say, Xandra, I want you to be a subscriber, but you know, times are tight. Hey, I want you to have emotes here. They're cute. Um, I have to remember every month to resub that for the person you gifted it. But let's look at affiliate and then let's look at partner because it's weird having been on both sides. So for Twitch affiliates, first and foremost, you have to make you have to have $100, which is really 200 because they take 50% off the top. And can I get a shout out for Xandra, please? Because Xandra's amazing and I love her. Um, a mouse. Oh my god, it's so cute. Sorry, it's a cute little emote. It's adorable. Mouse. And that's the only time I'll call a mouse cute. Um, and so you've got to earn at least $100, really 200. You don't get paid for 60 days. This is assuming you keep and sustain at least $200 in income. So every 2 months you're getting whatever you make, and then if you're a smaller streamer, because let's be real, the requirements for affiliate were bullshit. They were too low. Let's just be real here. And I don't say that lightly because I know a lot of people struggle with Twitch and getting an audience and building and growing. Um, but I still think it was bullshit. Hey, Reef, good morning. Um, and there's a lot of people who are on the cusp of partnership, but they can't quite get there. They don't quite get there. Maybe they get discouraged and don't keep reapplying. Because let's be real, I was also surprised I got to be partner because I did not think I would ever get it. I applied on a whim and I reapplied after TwitchCon, and hey, it worked. Um, but you're looking at busting your ass, doing a lot for free, paying someone for emotes if you don't have the skill yourself. Um, oh, thanks, Artemis. Thank you so much for the sub. You get to do exclamation sub hype, and it should work because I have to figure out why it does it for me. If it puts my name if I type it in, right, Mads? I mean, Andrea should be partnered. Shamanam should be partnered. There's a lot of people who should be partnered um, that are not. And now with the achievements, I feel like it's going to give people more. What? Oh, hold on. I didn't change the pipe. Hold on. Let me change that. Whoops. Subscriber. Okay, try it again. Sorry, I changed resub, not sub hype, so go ahead and try it again. And yes, that is a little Dragon Age dragon for you as a sub badge. So it does it for yourself. I have to figure out the nomenclature. You have a dragon, yes. Yay, sub hype. Right, so streaming is work. Yay. And then resub, exclamation resubs if you have resubbed. So Trom if Trom's not in the chat because work. Um, so yeah, you're looking at a lot of work for very little return as an affiliate. And Mads, you totally should be an affiliate. You have good content and you do a lot of good work in tabletop, and I adore you. And I'm glad you're here because tabletop is too white. And actually, I need to bug you about a thing I'm doing on the I Need Diverse Games side about tabletop. I need you to be there. Um, sorry. Um, right. Well, and also just the time you're spending on streaming. And for anyone who's arriving in the chat now, we've kind of transitioned talking about other revenue streams. So we're talking about haha streaming. Um, Man, the trolls though. There's a reason that my block list on Twitter is 6 digits long. Um, and I gave that talk at Twitch, and well, Twitch. Right, and you would be super top tier, Sharif. So let's look at it. Partner, affiliate, whatever tier you're making subs at. For me to take home enough money on a regular basis to pay my bills just from streaming, I would need, because they still take 50% at the $4.99 tier. Um, so I would need to have enough to live off of streaming before taxes and anything else. I need about 1,500 subs realistically because they take half. Um, and I'm looking, yeah, that because look at it this way. A $4.99 sub, let's just say $5. If I had 1,000 subscribers, that's $2,500 to me per payment before I have to think about living expenses, insurance if some shit happens, um, Forbid I have a medical emergency or something and I can't stream, and then people drop their sub. Because people get weird, they will drop subs for anything. No, it's not just you, Zextrin. It is not just you. Right, I can't imagine 100 right now. I can't imagine hell 60. I am surprised, and I'm sure if they did not have Twitch Prime, I wouldn't have as many subs as I do. And people have to remember to resub with that. There are people I know I follow that have 40, 50,000 followers, and they're talking about just barely hitting 500, and it's always up and down. I can't. I mean, I don't think even Adam Coble. Um, Excuse me. I don't think even Adam is like large as his is, or other people. I'm sure the people that have like 6-digit follower numbers probably have that number of subscribers. People that got hundreds of folks waiting in their chat for 40 minutes for them just to show up. They probably are making a living, and they've got deals, they've got endorsements, etc. But I'm not in a position to make my living off just this. And let's also just admit that being on Twitch, part of it's performance, part of it is, and even if you're not changing who you are, people are tuning in for however you are on stream. So, aw, Tefay. Right, right. Well, I mean, I don't think even with his size of audience, I don't think even he is at a point where he's sustaining just off streaming, is what I'm trying to say. So, like, he is one of the bigger streamers I can think of. Like, DJ Knight is a bigger streamer. So, you're looking at people that still have giant audiences. But, like, someone like Jim Sterling, who's getting, a few grand a month on Patreon. I support him on Patreon because I like his stuff. How's that going to affect him? Because I'm sure a lot of those are $1 to $5 things. Oh, thanks, Nick. Salt. And thank you for the sub. High five. Thank you so much. Yay, subs. 25 salt. I need cheer motes. I don't have cheer motes. I don't know how to make them, and I don't have any more money to pay anyone to make cheer motes. Hey, Nick, I don't know. I need something for hype. Hype boo. And now, a high five, you have all the super cute emotes from Rabikun. I need to update my panels too. So yeah. And let's talk about other revenue streams. Like Xandra talked about, games, stuff like that. So if you have itch.io, etc. Well, and maybe performance isn't the right word, Sharif. Maybe it's more being on, like when you're on for panels and stuff. Oh, really, Tito? What did you expect to talk about? Yes, we were talking about that earlier, Zextrin. Iron Spike on Twitter was talking about it. Let me see if I still have the link open. If they tell me, okay, Marianne Moharaj is on there. And I guess what I'm liking right now, I'm seeing a lot more people of color immediately on Drip than I do see on Patreon for their Discover. Well, and I don't know. I feel weird about. I feel weird about. And this is totally veering off what we started talking about. But hey, talk show format is what we do. And I do need to take a break in a moment and go get my laundry. Well, this was sudden. I got the email yesterday, but I was basically in meetings all day. And then I woke up and saw all the chat on Twitter and felt like I had to say something because I do that on occasion. But my laundry's been done and I want someone to go take my laundry. Not that they would in my building, but. Right? A week. Well, no one's going to get charged until January 1st. But this is a shitty thing to do to people right before Christmas. And Tito, were you here when I read out the verbiage of what they wanted people to say? What is that emote? Yeah, my laundry, oh, bless RNG. My laundry's done. I just need to go get it because the timer went off like a half hour ago. Right, and they're doing it under the guise of, oh my god, we're helping creators. We're helping pay you stuff, pay you more money. And it's like, I don't want to lose people's support and have them feel like they're being betrayed for extra money. So did you get the supporter emails, Extrin, or as a creator? Because if you got the supporter email, I would love to see what it says. Hey Ash, thanks for the host. Okay, I just wasn't sure when you popped in. Okay, so you got the creator email. Thanks for the host, Ash. Oh, really? And it's almost noon for me, so that means 1 o'clock for you. My guess is that they have totally underestimated how mad people are, and they don't know what to do. And so the email they probably wrote is not what we're going to get. They're probably rewriting that fucking email. No, there's dollar. So Sharif, the way it's working, and I'll pull this back up. Hold on. I will pull up the email again since they're new people. Hold on. December 17th. So I'm pulling up the email, Sharif. So this is the gist of the email that we got as creators. Oh, really? Right. Right. And see, that's the other thing, Xandra, and I don't think I got into that too much. Or I talked about it barely. Right, Zextron? So I support people on Patreon as well. And, um, they already take the money out of the money I am getting versus the way that I said to take it. And I realize I'm looking down at the screen, not at the camera, sorry. So let's say I support Xandra on Patreon and it's $1, $2, whatever. Instead of taking it out of, I say, take it out of PayPal, take it off my debit card. They then take it out of the money I'm getting as a creator. So I actually still take less than the number you all see. Because for me, mine is public. So the number that you all see is supposed to be what I actually get in my bank account. Hey, what arrived? Oh, did the hoodies arrive? Yay. Is it coffee? It is very misleading. Yeah. All right. So I know we're having great conversation, but one, I need to go to the bathroom, and two, I need to get my laundry. So I'm gonna leave you all with the screen. Well, you can change it. I'm just gonna turn off the camera while I run and get my laundry real quick. I'm not gonna put up the BRB. You all can. Oh, hey Eric, how are you? So I'm gonna put on some music. I'm gonna go get my laundry, and then we can keep talking about this. So BRB. I'm not gonna put up the BRB screen so y'all can keep chatting. I will just throw up the other. Let me find a long ass track. My God, let me just put on Monster Cat.
as I fell to the ocean floor, fading light through an open door. I saw myself rise with the water. They thought they could keep me down, hold their breath and watch me drown, but all they did is push me higher. We don't care what they say, we will be here all day. We'll stay until it's over, till the world's out of sight. We will stand, we will fight, it's not over till it's over. Through the nights in the rain, through the time and the pain, we stand, we'll never fall. And then at the end of it all, we will win, we will chant, it's not over till it's over.
I'm back. Give me a minute. Woo. Cold. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm back. What did I miss? Holy shit. Whew. Sorry about the loud fucking music, y'all. Sorry. Let me know how audio is since I turned down the sound. Hey, Don't Exchange Meme. Don't Exchange Me. Thank you for that follow while I was away. Boo, conference call. Alright, awesome. Because I always worry, because I didn't realize how loud the fucking music was going to be. And I'm just like, ooh, hello. Alright, what did I miss? Aw, lurk emote. Okay, I don't get really emotional over my emotes, but they're super fucking cute. Okay, let me not. T-Turtle's about to get all my money. Sorry, T-Turtle. It can be a... Oh, fuck it. It's another, like, 10 cents for priority. It's a super cute shirt. I can't help it. And it's $12. It's so you. Yeah, Rabbitcoon did them, but I think Rabbit is taking a break from streaming because their computer's jacked up. And then her Twitter. So if you really like the emotes, please let Rabbit know that they are amazing. So what did I miss while we were gone? While I was gone? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with their computer, but they have not streamed, and one of the last tweets about streaming was until further notice. So I don't know. Maybe reach out, Nick. I don't know what's wrong. Because Abby is West Coast. Oh God, so many tweets. Aw. Little Artemis. God, no. That's a good question. Someone on Twitter is like, I signed up for Patreon a week ago, and literally nothing was mentioned about upcoming fee changes. Why am I hearing about Patreon policy changes from creators and not the company? That's legit. Your friendo made it onto Twitter Moments. Oh, nice. Pass the link to someone, Zextrin, so we can check it out. Ooh, bread pudding. That sounds amazing. So the Patreon. Let's look at the other part. Let's look at the other part of this email, which is also bullshit. So both Nightbot and other bot are talking. Great. Wow, no one is still. Hey, holy shit, Mutant Panda, how are you? It's not bad. It's not bad. How are you? I've not seen you since last PAX, or PAX East rather. How have you been? We're talking about all these Patreon changes and how they're not good. Boo work. Yeah, stupid work. How have you been? Are you planning on East next year? I think a lot of people are at work and just sneaking in. I did that all the time. So no shade on anybody watching from work, that's for sure. Oh really? Let me pass you my email so you can forward it to us. If you forward it to me, can I read it? Do you mind? I know, and I live in Chicago, so it'd be much easier for me to do C2E2. So high five, I'm gonna shoot you my email address in a whisper. Can you send me that and I will read out the email that patrons got? Because I'm a creator. I'm sorry, I'm also a patron. I haven't got this email. Why is my email taking 10 years? Okay, that's a little creepy. I got a spam that was also a pedophile alert. Guest Ghost, thank you for that follow. Looks like you followed when I stepped away for a second. Yeah, I still have not gotten this email. Okay, T-Turtle, you got money for me. No more. Okay, here it is. Okay, I'm not going to put it on screen because it's got your email address and everything. But what I am going to do is duplicate it so I can pop it into another window and just read it. To anyone with a sword, so Raving Sock Monkeys in the chat, you can send them your your thing. Okay, So here we go. Here is the email. I haven't got it and I support people. I got the creator email twice. Okay, so dear patron, your support is truly changing the lives of creators around the world. You give creators a reliable paycheck that enables them to do their best work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In order to continue our mission of funding the creative class, we're always looking for ways to do what's best for our creators. With that, we're writing to tell you of a change we're making so that all Patreon creators take home exactly 95% of every pledge with no additional fees. Aside from Patreon's existing 5% fee, our creators' income on Patreon varies because of processing fees every month. They can lose anywhere from 7 to 15% of their earnings to these fees. This means creators actually take home a lower percentage of your pledge that you may realize. Our goal is to make creators' paychecks as predictable as possible so we're restructuring how these fees are paid. Starting December 18th, we will apply a new service fee of 2.9% plus 35 cents that patrons will pay for each individual pledge. This service fee helps keep Patreon up and running. We want you to know that we approach every change with thoughtfulness for creators and patrons. Lie. By standardizing Patreon's fees, we're ensuring that creators get paid to continue creating high-quality content. If you have questions or would like to learn more, please visit our FAQ here. Sincerely, the Patreon team. That is the email sent to creators. And I'm going to see, can I screenshot it without... Oh, that was a lot. I'm going to see, can I screenshot it without doxing myself? Or is extra? Hang on. Okay, I can screenshot it. Bear with me. 1 second. So you all can see the email. All right, let's see what we can do here. Yes, Afro-Cuban. So bear with me while I add this screenshot of the email that went out to patrons that some people have gotten. Hold on. So I'm not sure how easy that is to read. Hey, how are you? Okay, you should be able to read it now. It's a little stretched out, but it's hopefully legible. And that was a long ass. That was a long link. Sorry about that. It truncated to... Oh, this is the same bullshit FAQ that I was reading earlier. Okay, so for those that may have just gotten here, this is the email that is being sent out to creators. And what I'm going to do is... hold on. So here, the patron email, in case you haven't yet received it. Enlarge to read. I'm just tweeting out the email. I added it to my earlier thread. Yeah, 35 cents. So the email is just going out. I have not gotten the email. I've gotten the creator email. My cat is running around like a maniac. Sorry. Yeah, someone else is talking, at least on Facebook. I'm not sharing my Facebook though. Um, that it's basically going to kill their Patreon. So I just tweeted out a screen cap of the email. It's not as badly formatted as it is right now. Um, so yeah, this Patreon email. What do you all think? I know what I think, but it's also the same mealy mouth bullshit that they've been telling people in the FAQ. It is consistent but shitty messaging. Um, so yeah. So thoughts on this bullshit email? Cause I mean, honestly, base at this point, I wouldn't, because they are they're going to kill small creators with this, and not literally kill. Um, um, but for anyone who's a smaller creator who's primarily functioning off smaller supporters, smaller dollar amounts, I should say, $1, $5, $3 tiers, this is gonna kill their Patreon. It's gonna totally fucking wreck their Patreon. And it's one of three things. It's they're cleaning up Patreon in an effort to go public and be publicly traded. They're going to sell Patreon to someone, or both, or they're going to be publicly traded. If Patreon doesn't do well, then they'll sell it. Or there's a VC that's making a lot of noise about the type of things being produced on Patreon. There's one, to me, it's one of three things, and or a combination of them. That if they're VC funded, there's certain VCs they're on a moral high horse about some shit now, and or they're not making enough money. They're based in San Francisco. Maybe, I don't know how feasible it is to move, but they're based in San Francisco. It ain't cheap to be there. And a lot of these startups that are now actual companies that are still around are based in the Bay, and they're not making a lot of money. So it's bullshit. All of it is bullshit, and it's gonna really, really hurt creators. Um, uh, yes, cat. Yes, yes. My cat is feeling like talking. Two big gripes. They left this to creators who dispense to their patrons, and they did it in the most convoluted way possible with a weird ass percentage too. Yes, Genki says hi. He is meowing. Like, why not 2.5, 2%, and even 3%? Like, where are they getting this information from? Well, they're making people feel shitty about it, and why don't they just kill off the fucking 1% tier at this point? Um, just tell people don't have a $1 tier because um, you're basically harming people that can only support at small levels. Because I still support people. However, I can't support people. I can't support a lot of people at $1 if it's going to cost me really $1.50 or $1.80, and that's going to add up. You're going to double what it's really costing me to support people. So let's just say I'm supporting 10 people right now at $1. It's going to cost me closer to 20 to support those same 20 people. And, if I'm already someone basically living off Patreon, you're hurting me as a creator, you're hurting me as a supporter of other patrons. $1.43 when you add in the 5% flat fee. So, I talked about it earlier. So if you give someone $1, Oh shit, Hodge, that's a lot. So you're really looking at close to 45, $50, really? So a dollar USD, if I'm supporting someone at a buck, like Dufay, whoever else in the chat is on Patreon, if I'm supporting a bunch of people at a dollar, and I probably should look and see what it is realistically. But I lose about $45 of the money I take in to go back out to other creators. And it's harmful. This law. Ooh, yeah, you are gonna really get taken out to the cleaners. So it's shitty. It's really fucking shitty. It's going to hurt people. And I don't know what to do about it other than try to move to another platform. And where am I going to go? Drip is still invite only. Right? And what's the point of telling me as a creator, give us a way to charge your pledges, but then still take it out of the money that I get in? And you can look at the tweets and see right? Um, Hold on. So yeah, it's really bullshit. It's a lot of bullshit. Well, I can't go anywhere right now. Srix. Hey Alex, good morning, friend. How are you? There's nowhere for me to go right now, Srix. Hey Eric. Oh, okay, you're saying hi to Alex. There's nowhere for me to go. So I now know Drip exists, but it's invite only right now because it's in the beta stage, and they're gonna have growing pains just like Patreon. Do I want to go through all that again? Or do I have to hope and pray that people are kind and don't drop all their dollar, $3 patronage because it's really going to cost them 75% or 50 more percent of what they are already pledging? So I'm gonna highlight this and put it on my Patreon later, and I need to address the I Need Diverse Games patrons as well. Look, Socks, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was already on the cusp of having to drop some because money. I mean, because there's stuff going on that I don't talk about on Twitter because people, when they don't know how to act and they have advice I don't ask for. But my rent is $9.75. I have no shame. It's right there on my Patreon page. You all know this if you support me and it's public. So my rent is $9.75. My electricity is anywhere from 50 to one something because I'm at home all the time now and I'm streaming, I'm doing all this other stuff. It's winter. My gas bill will go up. Even though it's cooking gas, I'm going to cook more because it's winter. Hey, Nessun. And I live in an older building, so my heating, luckily I don't have to pay heating. My ideal solution would be if PayPal came up with a way for us to have a subscription model. They were charging a flat processing fee, Eric. Or Alex. I looked at Eric's name right above yours. So it was a flat fee. They're phrasing it in a way we're helping our creators get more money. Hey, Erroneous Data. Thanks for the host. Good morning. Or afternoon, I should say. Oh my god, it's 12:30. I've been talking for 2 hours. Holy shit. Why are y'all listening to me for 2 hours? I'm just running my mouth. It's very, very regressive. And then I didn't touch on it on the when we read out the FAQ. Why is why is Cleve asking for my Twitch link? Good lord, man. They won't let you opt in or out. They won't let creators who can afford it take the hit. So let's say I could afford to take the financial hit for these fees for my patrons. Let's just assume that. If I look up and I've suddenly got more patrons or whatever, instead of losing them because of these changes, and I say, okay, I'll take that financial hit. I will take that extra quarter, 35 cents, whatever. So basically, it's punishing you for small pledges. It's punishing you for supporting a bunch of people at a lower level versus, let's say, Alex Dirtbag Boyfriend is on Patreon. Alex, if you want to throw some, I think I made you a regular in Nightbot, so see if you can throw a link to your Patreon, by the way, if you want. Exactly. So it's only a couple extra bucks the higher you go. And again, this is not, oh, shit, it didn't let you do it. Okay, let me permit you. There you go, Alex. I need to add you to the regular in the other bot, I guess. No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I thought making you a regular in Nightbot would work. But I guess because I've got both bots running, I need to make you a regular in both. And I also need to make sure you're in there as a subscriber. Oh, thank you for the sub, Eric. I appreciate it. Can I get some love in the chat? And if you do exclamation sub hype, you can have like a little happy chat, a happy little message, and you will have your badge in a second. Yay, hype. I need to use my own emotes now that they're in there. Whoops. Oh, okay, that works. Yay. Weird. Huh. So yeah, so these changes though. Yay, you get all the hype in the emotes. Wait, what? No. What's wrong, Afro-Cuban? Wait, what's the no for? What do you mean no money? I'm so confused. Oh shoot. Xandra, let me make sure you're a regular as well. Because regulars are exempt from those rules. Xandra. No, it's fine. Let me just make sure you're a regular in both Nightbot and the Streamlabs. Because Nightbot has no chill. Whoa, hey. Where are all my regulars? Wow, that's new. I got an Ajax error in Nightbot. I have never seen that. Okay. I don't even know what the fuck that means. I got an Ajax error. That's intriguing. I've never seen an Ajax error in Nightbot. Like, ever. I don't even know what the fuck it means, honestly. Bot's like, fuck you. Bots are taking over. So someone on Twitter queried me about the difference between supporting creators on Twitch versus supporting them on Patreon and what is the best. Do you have any opinions? Okay, so for supporting someone on So supporting someone on Patreon means it's a patronage model. The idea is you are giving this person a recurring contribution for the work that they do, be that creating something. Oh shit, already, Alex, I'm so sorry. Uh so the idea is someone is creating something, be it a tangible thing, blog posts, art, what have you. And because you like what they do and you believe in what they're doing, you, on a monthly basis, you support them, or if they have it set up on a per creation basis. So let's say Alex is in the chat. So for art, let's say for every post that Alex does of art, original art, you say, I'm going to give you $5. And I'm going to limit it to 3 per month because I can only afford $15. The idea is I like Alex's art. I'm going to keep supporting them. And, maybe as a patron, I get early previews. I get whatever at that $5 level. That's set by the creator. Versus Twitch, where I am providing content. I'm playing a game. I'm doing creative. I'm doing a talk show. We're doing a podcast. Oh, thanks, Beliefs. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. Can someone do exclamation Discord so that all the new subs can get in Discord? I'll make sure I get your Twitch sub role added. The idea with Twitch is that, however many times a week I'm streaming, for however long I'm streaming. Oh, Game Wisp. Yes, there is Game Wisp, and we'll talk about that. That's weird. Why didn't it work for you? It should have. Huh. You're a regular on both Nightbot and other one. I lost my thought. Shit. Oh, Twitch. And so, for people who are either affiliated, partnered, I love you, Alex. I still love you. You are providing content, but in a visual manner, however times a week you stream. And, and Twitch just isn't for, Twitch isn't just for, gaming. Hey, Spawn on me. So, I follow a lot of creative streamers they do cosplay, they make bags, purses, do other stuff. There's someone I follow that literally has a workshop and they do chainmail, they make their cosplay. There's people doing game dev on Twitch. There's people doing role playing, although the category is called D&D. There's more than D&D. That email is what patrons just got. So I don't know if you've gotten it yet. Okay. Yeah, I still don't have the email. I got both those bullshit creator emails real quick. So let me make sure I've got your role. Regular Twitch sub. I'm just peeping in Discord real quick. Twitch sub. And it helps when your Twitch name is the same as your Discord name. So welcome, have fun, kick back. Thank you, Erica. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, Afro-Cuban. Yay, subs. We might actually hit our sub goal and make more points. Not that I ever want to be one of those partners like, oh my god, 2 more points and we can have a new emote. But let's see. Because I can tell you, because I did not expect to get subs. I do this because I enjoy it. Hey, welcome back, Malavant. Aw, thanks, Spawn on me. Thanks for using your Twitch Prime on me. Although it's weird because I'm part of Spawn on me, so you're basically paying myself. Let's see, with Spawn on me, we might be at that goal. Let's see. Partner settings. Emotes. If we unlocked a new emote, I'm going to crack up. Nope, we're 9 points away, actually. We were 16 away when I started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can someone do exclamation emotes? because there is hype, hug, shiny, lurk, love, rage, and cry right now. And we are 9 points away from a sub. Circle of Life. Now you have a dragon. Now you have a dragon. So, oh, exclamation sub emotes for channel emotes. And I need to change that because that's not true anymore. Let me turn that off. Because the emotes is actually wrong right now. Because the BTTV emotes, are not accurate anymore. There we go, sub emotes. Yeah, the emote command is no longer accurate. Let me actually turn that one off. Oh, I can't. Why is it doing that? Did it just destroy all my commands? Can I turn it on or off? Shoot, that's what I don't like about emotes. About their commands. Yeah, that is a $9.99 emote. Hello. Oh my god, Socks. You silly. I'm missing one. Hug, lurk, shiny, rage, love, cry, lurk. Oh my god. I'm now the stabby emote greeting. I want your bread pudding, which sounded so dirty the second that left my mouth. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Socks. I'm sorry, that was dirty. Where's Malamut? Wait, what? I'm lost. I'm lost in my own chat. I see you using that leer. What is that one for Adam? I need one. I don't know if I want a lewd emote. No, I'm just being dirty. Socks is never gonna like talk to me again. Never send me whiskey because I'm mean and dirty and lewd. Pfft, y'all ain't seen nothing. Just I don't want to break TOS. And that came out wrong too. Wait, I'm missing something. What did you say, Malavant? Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Holy shit, we've been talking for 2 hours, minus my run to get my laundry. I'm only mean to people I don't like. Actually, Afro-Cuban. I did add the knife emote to Nightbot or to BTTV for now. But I don't know if I'll leave it since it is the $9.99, but I don't think anyone's going to sub to me at the $9.99 or forbid it to ever happen at the $25 level. I don't even have an emote at the $25 level. I didn't pick an emote for that. I need an emote. I need a command that shows all my emotes, but I literally don't know how to write it because I'm stupid. Aw, ferociously Steph. Alright, we've been talking for 2.5 hours. Or almost 2.5 hours. Question for you all. Where the fuck are my sub emote things? Oh, there it is. Haha, Nightbot. I feel stupid some days. I feel incredibly stupid. So spawn on me, type Cypher1. Oops, and I misspelled my own emote. And then you would type love or hug, lurk. What are my other ones? Rage. Fuck, I forgot my own emotes. Cry. No, you have to add it. So it'd be Cypher1 and then love or... And then hug or love or lurk. Oh my god, I'm gonna put this in our G chat. Because Jesus Christ. I'm making a command so y'all can see this. Sub emotes. Because while we're here, I might as well make fucking commands. Sub emotes. So. I did submit a shirt. Oop, I misspelled my own fucking emote. Cry, rage, love, lurk. So cry, rage, lurk, hug, love. Oh god, what are my emotes? I've literally forgotten. Holy shit. At your silver biscuit. Oh my god. Hype, that's the one that I keep forgetting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's my 7th emote? I'm literally forgetting. Hype, hug, shiny. I keep forgetting the shiny emote. That's what. That biscuit though, God, that biscuit. The biscuit looks a little ashy. Alright, so if you do exclamation sub emotes, all the emotes should now appear in one command. And actually, I should just copy that. What? God damn it. Why don't they show up? That's weird. Oh, is it because Nightbot's not subbed to the channel? You know what? Cypher ROM may be the one that has to have that command. Let's see if it works in... Alright, let me delete this in chat. Nightbot doesn't want to work. It doesn't work there either. Why doesn't it work? Huh. Huh. Let me turn it off for now. So it doesn't work in Nightbot or in... Did I misspell my own emotes? That would be hilarious. Alright, enjoy that pho. Thank you, Tito. I really, really appreciate you. Alright, thanks, Zextrin. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Well, that's the question. I don't know what matters with the bot, because... You know what? I wonder if the brain bot, old bot, is still what's counted as subbed. or if I do the command, if it would work. Let me try something, because it's my channel. I don't know if it matters. Edit. Because as a subscriber, those should work for you. So let me see if I do it as the caster, if it makes a difference. Nope. It's still not showing for me, so I don't know what to do with that. I changed it to only caster and it still didn't work. So, question for the folks. We've talked about 2.5 hours. In theory, I should be playing games. What do you all want to see game-wise? Oh, you know what? I wonder if I fucked up Cypher Hug. Oh, I turned it off. It helps when I turn it back on. That's what it was. Aw, you gifted a sub to the bot. That's what it was. One of them was fucked up. That's what it was. I misspelled one of my own emotes. So that's where I went wrong. So if one doesn't work, none of them work. All right, so let's fix this. One of them was messed up, so none of them worked. All right, so someone who's a subscriber, feel free. What? Oh, hold on. Now try it. I just changed it back to subscriber. Why isn't it working? Oh, you fucking emotes. Hug, shiny, lurk. Okay, why are only half of them working? Oh, really? Huh. That's weird. A comma is a delimiter. Why doesn't it like the comma? You fucking... This is fun. Okay, so it's in there like doubled for some reason. Twitch, please. Oh, I see. I see what happened. There was a comma and no stop. Twitch, please. It worked! All right, that's what it was. There was a comma in the way. So... I did it. There you go. Debugging successful. Congratulations. All right, have a good meeting. Hi to everybody at Roll20. Rabbit-kun! Hi. Say hi to Rabbit-kun. All right. Thank you, Base. We'll talk to you later. Hey, Rabbit-kun. How are you? Everyone is loving the emotes. Please give love and massive, massive love to Rabbit. Oh God. I have many, many text messages all of a sudden. Hold on. Rabbit! Yeah. What? Oh, sorry. Um, how are you? Everyone loves the emotes. Alex subscribed just for the emotes. Oh my God, Donna, hey. Oh yeah. Okay, I still haven't gotten it. We did get one. We did get one from someone in the chat, and we read it out, and I put it on Twitter as well. Um, yeah. Hold on. Hold on. That was weird. Sorry, someone that was a blocklist casualty messaged me. Right? Well, they haven't said anything on their main Twitter account, Donna. I'm okay. I have a slight headache. I'm pretty sure it is because it's like almost 1 o'clock and I only had donuts for breakfast. Yeah, blocklist casualty, Lady Luck. I follow them. And I checked to see what they were saying, but their Twitter is a bunch of platitudes. And oh look, this creator's grateful because we sent them a Christmas gift. I don't fucking get Christmas gifts from Patreon. I got a card last year. And it was like, hey, thanks for basically using our site. But this person got like chocolates and other shit. So yeah, I may nibble on something, just turn off the camera. Because I really want. Oh wait, I've got guacamole, but that's loud. I can't eat it in chips on stream because it's loud. Question for the chat, because we've been talking 2.5 hours. And that's far longer than I expected to talk. For gaming, do you want to see Dragon Age Inquisition with Fenquisitor and the DLC finally, or kind of silliness with The Sims, or Dragon Age 2? Because I still have the Dragon Age 2 replay that I had been doing. Bread pudding is delicious. I need to make sure you get a... Okay, 1 vote for DAI. Because I finally figured out which mod was... No, I'm not starting a new character. That's not going to happen. Fenquisitor still has to do Jaws of Hakan and Trespasser. I'm not starting a new character on DAI. Monopoly. I don't have Monopoly I can play on stream though, Nathan. Fun and relaxing. I mean, The Sims is fun, but I always feel like I'm super boring with The Sims, and it's not been acting right. No, because I don't know if you were here, Afrocuban. One of my mods was making the game lock up. Not all the mods are Trespasser compliant. So I have not played Jaws of Hakan or Trespasser. If I had an electronic version of Monopoly, it could be hilarious, but I don't. I've got Uno on the Switch, though. Yeah, so it was unfortunately I did not buy Xenoblade. I don't have that. All I've got for the Switch right now is Skyrim, Stardew Valley, um, Stardew Valley, Breath of the Wild, and fuck, what else do I have? I only have 4 games on the Switch and I can't remember them. Breath of the Wild, Stardew Valley, Uno. So, man, Uno fucks up everything. Bid for the Switch will be throwing them at each other. I could play Stardew Valley, but I'm really fucking terrible at Stardew Valley. I don't know what I'm doing. Cause I've got Stardew Valley on PC as well. If y'all want me to be a terrible farmer, I could start up some Stardew Valley. We could do that too. But I also haven't run Fenris through Trespasser. But I don't know if I have the stamina for Trespasser. It's already 1 o'clock. Dominoes. No, Bidwits and Spades. We'll all be fighting. We'll all be fighting. Oh, Stardew Valley is low. Oh my god. Sucks. Alright. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do Stardew Valley. I haven't touched it in a minute. Hopefully there's not a huge update. Because I've given up on Wolfenstein on PC. Yay, we're 7 points away from another emote, though. Oh, really? Alright, so give me a couple minutes to start up Stardew Valley and grab a bagel. And also set up my headset and hopefully everything works. Stream Deck, I can close you because you are probably taking up all my CPU and Audacity because I have it open. That can close. Audacity can close because my audio is already done. Even though I've got more memory, it's probably not helpful. Alright, so BRB, let me grab an image of Stardew. Because I don't have one for the stream. I also have, oh wait, I also have the Long Dark Story mode. Do you want to see how fast I can kill everyone? Or do we want to have chill farming times? Hold that thought. Man, sucks. You gonna... You know what? Wow. Y'all out for blood. No playing Uno with socks. Wow. Alright, so... Where is my BRB? Intermission, intermission. Intermission, edit. Nora is up to something. Let me get the Stardew Valley image. Stardew. Okay. So BRB, let me start some Stardew. Let me see if the Stream Deck wants to work. The fuck? That is not... Oh, that's because I had the sim screenshot. Haha. And Twitch chat viewers in the way. Alright. Let me find some music. I'm gonna throw on Monster Cat. Be prepared. Hopefully it's not super loud. I'm gonna start Stardew in the background while I grab a drink. Stardew Valley, where are you on my desktop? Oh, there you are. It's a cute little chicken. What the fuck? Oh my god, what happened? I don't know what's going on.